at the KW Bar and Grill right now. This is a cheeseburger. I tried to show my little sesame seeds, but it won't show. You can kind of see it over here. I got my lettuce and my tomatoes on fleek because we got the Lunch Chronicle authors here today, season 3. I'm excited. I thought it would be a lot of fun to do this. I was really happy that they decided to come in because they have been all over the place, like a freaking rock band, like sort of some sort of K-pop band, just out there going to here, and here. I know they're exhausted. I know they're tired, but they came in here to say hello to us after they wrote 2 books each, along with their other 6 books, and then promoted the shit out of this series. So let's go.
Yeah, we only getting started, but you know I got to bang it. Yeah, we're shooting for the stars, you know you got to aim it. Yeah, this goes out to the ones who doubted. How you gonna see with your eyes all clouded? Look to the sky, feed your mind rerouted. Damn, it's been a long, long day. I done came a long, long way. I've been feeling all kind of restless. Getting to it, what can I say? Soaking up game like a lesson. Spirit too strong, that's a blessing. Rather elevate into outer space. You could go insane, lose your way from the stressing. And I ain't really on that. Gotta take it higher, yeah, we're on that. We will never stop, we'll never fall back. This is that, I need more of that. Gotta take it higher like you're on that. Gonna take it higher, yeah, we're on that. Whoa. I hear you screaming on the inside. You gotta let it go, let your mind ride. Yeah, we only getting started, but you know I got to bang it. Yeah, we're shooting for the stars, you know you got to aim it. Yeah, this goes out to the
All right. Okay. So since we have a lot of authors, we're just going to get into it. I'm going to try not to overdo it with a lot of talking. I got my sage here so that we have nice peace and positivity this live. All right. So the first person we're going to have up is Miss, well, you know what? Why don't I let Messy Mandy go ahead and introduce her.
It's Friday night. I got some money in my pocket. Feeling right. That's right, baby. Lunchtime Chronicles Season 3 is back with Posey Parks' Butter Pecan Gelato. And it is a hit at the counter, baby.
That was Miss Messy Mandy bringing us in and showing us Miss Posey Parks, who's always looking fabulous. Let me go ahead.
Hello.
Let's
so happy to be here
real quick. Thanks. You always look amazing. You always look great. How are you doing?
I am doing well. Have my little drinks over here.
All right. I'll be back with you, Miss Posey, okay? All right. The next person we're going to have up, we're going to have Mandy do this again.
Messy Mandy with a public service announcement. OMG, author L. Loren. You and Honey Dripper. I wanna lick this book from his head to his toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor. And I love Grant and Ruby and Samantha Moans. Lunchtime, y'all have got to go read this book now. Bye.
Love yourself.
So how are you doing, Miss L?
I am great. I am so happy to be here. Thank you very much. I'm loving the cheeseburger hat. You are wearing that thing, girl.
For the Lunch Chronicles, I had to bring it. So we're happy to have you in here. And I see some books out there. We're going to talk more about these books that I showed in the end of the video a little bit more later. I want to get to introducing everybody. So we'll be right back with you. And
Messy Mandy with a public service announcement. It's Wednesday, baby. That means it's time for a new Lunchtime Chronicles. This week is Keta Kendric's Carolina Reaper. Keta, I want to personally thank you for Israel. He can take me to the promised land any day of the week. From me to you, thank you very much for him.
You, Keta, over there. So, hey, oh, we got another one that said you did that book too. All right, Miss Keta. So we will be back to talk to you in a minute. I want to get some more intros out the way. 2 more authors to go for Lunch Chronicles. And Trista, yes, this is a burger on my head. Oh, you know me. You know how I do it. Okay, so we have 2 more.
Get ready, baby, because Sonja B is coming with my sweet potato pie. My sweet potato pie. Get ready, y'all.
All right. And I'm doing this correctly. So hello, Sonja B. How are you?
I am fine. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
Good.
Thank you for coming in today. Again, we're going to chat it up some more with you. I just wanted to do this quick intro of everyone. So we will be back in a minute. And then we have the last one. As everybody head spinning with all the different authors, we got everybody coming in right now. We have our last one, last but not least.
It's me, Messy Mandy, with a public service announcement. I hope y'all read Red Velvet. Siera put her whole foot in the batter. Knox and Sia's romance is so creamy, delicious.
And got the messy cup. Yeah. Let me see that messy man cup. Okay, we'll turn it like this way. Let me see what's on the other side. Oh, I like that. Oh, the Lunch Chronicles. Ooh. I like that. Where can we get the cup?
These are the cups from the original first season. So
the
cup changes every year. But Mandy does have a merchandise store with her coffee cups and her latte mugs.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, what I will be doing is after the live, I'll make sure to post it in the group, or you post in K Killers, to make sure everyone can see where that shop is at.
All right, will do.
Okay. So I feel like I got everybody's intros out the way. All the Messy Mandys are good. Thank you, Messy Mandy. Yes. So now
you're welcome.
I want to ask you some questions, Siera, Miss Siera Leonard. First of all, how long have you been writing?
So this is actually my 5th year writing.
Okay.
And Messy Mandy series, that project was introduced in 2019, thought up in 2018.
Wow. Yeah. So, okay. Who did you come up with the idea by yourself, or were other people involved?
Yeah. So Mandy, actually, it's weird. It was kind of my mom's idea. So my mom is a huge Wendy Williams fan.
Okay.
My mom and my dad, they consume Wendy. And
wow.
I was at home in Florida watching the show, and I was like, this show kind of crazy, Mama. She's like, yeah, I know, but it's so much fun, and she keeps you laughing. And so Mandy was kind of born out of that. I was like, wouldn't it be kind of cool to have a gossip column character? And she just was in everybody's business and talked about everybody except herself, because Whitney's got comments for everybody's mess except her own. Of course, things have changed. And at the time, I shared it with my writing buddies. Somebody loved Red Velvet. Thank you very much. Which was Zyla Turner, Rihanna Mallory.
Oh, Zyla be getting you, giving some ideas and be orchestrating some things. So yeah.
Yeah, and so I shared the idea, and I was like, "Do you think we could all do it together?" Because our voices are so unique. I thought we could bring a unique spin to a gossip columnist who can talk about everything and everybody, because we all have our own kind of creative genius. And so the first season was born with the four of us working together.
Wow. How long did it take y'all to work together on that?
So it's interesting. We started talking about it in the fall of 2018. And I had never been to IRAE, which happens every year down in Daytona.
That's right. Yeah, I was supposed to go this year.
Right. So I was like, you know what? That's a perfect place to try it out.
Yeah.
So what we did was I ordered Messy Mandy. Since it's lunchtime, we had watches, we had matching T-shirts, and we had lunch bags. We ordered like 200 lunch bags.
Whoa!
And stuffed it with all this stuff about the series. And when we came out in the T-shirts, the readers was like, "Who is this Messy Mandy? What is it about?" And I wrote this book, Whipped, and we gave it away free to introduce Messy Mandy at IRAE.
That is so smart.
And that's how Mandy was born. So I was like, okay, that was in April. So I was like, okay, from April to October, we're going to promote this character, and then the season will start. So it all started with Whipped.
Do you know what's funny though about that? I didn't even know it was connected. Like I saw Lunch Chronicles stuff every now and then, right? And I was like, oh, okay, they're doing a series over there. All right. And then I started following Lunchtime.
Mm-hmm.
I was just following it because they had all this good gossip stuff.
Yes.
Someone had shared it to my page or shared it to a page, and I was like, oh, that's funny. And then I looked and I said, okay. So I was just following her because I thought she was a gossip columnist.
She is.
Columnist, well, yes. But it wasn't until maybe, I don't know, spring where I was like, she reads IR bands. And then I was like, wait a minute. Holy shit. And I was like, oh my God. Like my head exploded. So I thought that was just extremely good marketing, but it's so creative and it's fun. The best marketing is marketing that's just fun and engages everyone. And it's not like buy my book, buy this, buy that. It's just like she's posting stuff. I go in there to stay up to date on gossip.
Yes, and that's what I love about Mandy is that she shares our stuff. She shares stuff that's relevant to Black women because she's a Black woman. Yeah, she's a Black woman. She's working. She's got her own hustle. Like she'll let you know it ain't easy out in these streets looking for the tea, spilling tea. So she can relate to our hustle, and I love that about her.
Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna come back to you, but Susan just said that we must have a season 4.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to talk to Mandy about that.
All right. Well, we're going to have to get Mandy in here because we didn't know. We're going to need to see. How many seasons do you think Mandy will allow?
You know what? She really hasn't told me because, sometimes when I try to ask her too many questions, she get an attitude and she stopped talking. So I try to let her do her own thing because she'll tell you in a minute. Like, she's like, get up out my business. So I have to wait and see what she's going to do.
Well, I hope y'all get up to 10 seasons, 20 seasons. Let's see how far y'all can go. I love my sisters doing amazing things out here, and that's what y'all are doing. All right, so I am going to go ahead and bring in Posey and Loren, and we will be back. And I want that cup.
Look,
I want that. A couple people in the chat said they want that cup, so we're gonna have to post that shop link, please, in K Killers. All right. Let's bring in Posey and Loren. There we go. Yay!
Oh.
Okay. Let me see.
Hey, Posey.
Okay. Loren, girl. Thank you for my beautiful things today. I was like, I just got post up this box. I was like, oh my God, these are from me? Beautiful.
Now that chain that you're wearing, Loren, what's that?
Mm-hmm. That is Messy Mandy. I don't know if you guys can see her.
Oh, wow. Do you do this yourself?
I ordered these and then I just put them on a chain. But I found a lady on Instagram that does those for us.
Oh, nice.
I made the graphic and then she put it in the little thing. So.
All right. So tell everybody about the books, right? Tell me about your book. So Loren, no, actually we'll start with Posey because Posey's books were the first ones to come out, right? So Posey, because each author, let me understand this, each author does 2 books, right?
Right.
For the season. First of all, was that difficult for y'all to get those 2 books done and out? And did y'all kind of coordinate and talk about it? Like, every time I look at it, my mind is boggling. It's like, it's 2 books? Okay, and this is season. How's this gonna go? So who wants to say? Who wants to speak about this? And maybe I'll bring Siera in too, so she can add to that.
Yeah, let her talk.
I know what I said because this is her baby, and Loren is way more experienced. Loren has done like 5 seasons, and it's only 4 years so long. She's been in the game.
5 seasons, girl. I know. This is my 2nd season, so I was the rookie last year. Whoa. So I was like, everybody's coattail. I was with Siera, Rihanna, Zyla, and then Brooklyn Knight and myself. We were the newbies, so we were like, oh, we don't want to do nothing wrong. We just gonna sit here and follow suit and do everything they say. But Siera's really good. She has everything mapped out for you. She has these files that if you forget anything, you can go into the group and find what you need. Or if you can't find the file, you can bug her and she'll tell you.
All right.
So she's really good at answering questions. We talk about you, Siera.
Yes. We wanted to get an idea of how you did it, how you put everything together.
Well, you know what? Just like you, Kenya, these ladies in the Lunchtime Chronicles, they caught my attention because I'm an avid reader too. I'm a fan of all of them. And so it's really just been an honor, you know, when I reached out to them and they was like, yay, we'd be happy to write in Mandy's world.
Whoa!
And yeah, I think each season the authors bring, you know, a new energy to it. Loren's been with us since season 2, when she first introduced Bottoms Up. So it was nice to have her come back. And then when Posey and Keta and Sonja came along, we were so happy. So Mandy was overjoyed because, you know, she careful about who representing her.
Well, that makes sense. Now, does each author get to come up with their own idea for the story? Like, how does this come about?
Absolutely. So we do have some tenets about Mandy's world, like, okay, don't get Mandy married off to your character. You know that, right? Like, she got to be able to free flow in and out of the books and do her own thing. But for the most part, the ladies just take, you know, what they know about Mandy, what they learn about her and her background and where she went to school, and they just run with it. They just run with it. And I love it because each book, like, I'm just like you readers, they don't send me anything ahead of time. I don't know what the titles of their book is going to be until they tell me. So I'm just as thrilled as you are. I read it when you read it.
So there is interesting. What are you talking about with Posey the big booty? Leave us big booty girls alone.
She's never gonna let me live that down from your photo shoot. That's what that's about.
She got that from the photo shoot. That's a big booty photo shoot. Okay, but
yes.
So you give the authors complete control almost then.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because I think that's how you get to their authentic voice. Because it's about lending their authentic voice to the project, not my own. Like, I have my own books to write, but I I think that's what makes this project so unique because
Wow.
we all, when your creative energy is unleashed on an idea that you like it's magic what you can create. And that's how I feel
Yes.
about Mandy. Like her world, I love that when you pick up a Messy Mandy book, like it makes you just feel good, right? Like there's just
And we
good
need that in
going on right
2020.
now, right?
We needed that this year. So
Yes.
thank you, ladies. We definitely needed that.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
so
see, I'm gonna
nice.
let you out real quick. Just give you a minute because I'm gonna be pulling you in a lot since this is kind of your baby. All right. Somebody's loving your hair, Posey. I'm loving it too. Everybody's looking good tonight.
Thank you.
And they want some more butter pecan up in here. Okay.
Now,
So
Trista
now
is going to talk the whole time. I love Trista.
I'm not messing with Trista tonight. Trista's on timeout. Okay.
Wait a minute. I love Trista.
So now, what was I gonna say? Oh, so tell me about your book, Posey. Both books, actually.
Okay. So the first one in the series is issue. It's like kind of like a magazine cover. So it's like issue number 17, Butter Pecan Gelato. And it's about Maxon and Rain. Maxon is a Hollywood movie star, and his best friend Rain, she finally moved to LA to chill with him. And so he got her in trouble with Messy Mandy. He didn't mean to. He was just like, everybody wants to come to VIP and see me. So how about you get paid for them mingling with me? And so a few times he couldn't attend the parties.
Okay.
And so Messy Mandy went ham and just hung Rain out to dry. I mean, paparazzi was outside the club, just going in. It was amazing. I love Messy Mandy. She gives me so much inspiration. I'm telling you. So my characters basically they cross over into the next book. So the next book is Sweet Georgia Peach, and it's about Wyatt and Lakeland. And Wyatt, they call him Oak. He is a NFL football player, and Lakeland is his best friend's sister. So it's like a forbidden love, best friend sister kind of thing. So he's not supposed to be kicking it with her, so it's off limits. So I thought that was fun. And it's just like an amazing project. And I'm still working on Sweet Georgia Peach. So I'm almost done, I'll say. I've listened to the first half of it. So it's a beautiful experience writing these books.
So now, which book do you think, and I know that we're supposed to love all of our books equally, but which one out of the two do you love the most?
Oh my God. It's hard to say because I have not finished writing Sweet Georgia Peach, but I probably would say because Wyatt's situation is so messed up and he's in love with this woman and his hands are tied, he doesn't want to lose his best friend. I would say Wyatt and Lakeland's story. So I know a lot of people, I know a lot of readers are waiting on that book because he's an NFL player. So I added the draft in there, the whole experience. I went on YouTube. I did a whole bunch of research. It was amazing.
Lots of research. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so then Miss Loren, give me the names of both of your books and tell me about them.
Okay, the first book that is already available is Honey Dripper.
Okay.
And that one involves a young man named Grant who is in a motorcycle club, and he writes romance books under a female pseudonym called Samantha Mones, because he does not want his motorcycle club to know that he writes romantic books.
Oh,
so
okay.
He hides that from everyone. And the female in the book, Ruby, is an avid romance reader, and she is trying to get her hands on the latest Samantha Mones book that is not available anywhere. She's running around town trying to find one. She finally gets one, and guess what? It's at Grant's store because he's a bookstore owner as well.
This is a good idea. Ooh.
Thank you. But when she gets there, the clerk has sold the book and she flips out. Because a lot of people are crazy about their stories. So if I can't have my book, I want my book now. Give it to me. And I think the readers can identify with that.
We all can identify with that. Definitely.
So Grant falls in love with her as soon as he sees her on his video screen because he's got security and he's in the back. And he's like, oh, who is that? So he goes out and he meets her, and of course, he's himself, and he keeps the fact that he's Samantha Mones under wraps. And it turns him on that she loves his book so much that she's flipping out.
Ooh.
And it goes from there.
God, that's one of those times where, because I know y'all have had this experience before where you read a blurb or you read something like, damn, I wish I thought of that. That's a good idea. Okay. And so I see how all the books are just different types. They're connected with the Messy Mandy, but it's all a different experience.
Right.
All right. Tell me more.
By design. And Mandy's part in that is her gossip column exposes the fact that Samantha Mones is going to have a surprise release. So that's how she finds out about the book release.
Wow.
So, I didn't bring the drama like Posey now. Posey Mandy. I want to fight Mandy in that one.
Posey did that. She brought it in. Okay. But this is good though, because when readers pick up the Lunch Chronicles, they're not going to get that same exact book over and over and over, and that's why I think the seasons are so much fun. All right, so tell me more, Loren. Tell me more.
Okay, I can't tell you no more about that one because you got to read that one to get the full experience. So the next one I have coming is next week. Oh my God, I'm on deadline here.
I'll be doing a giveaway. Keta's on there.
Well, Southern Comfort is coming. That's the one with the sexy man and the red velvet suit with the hat. And he is gorgeous. Now, I decided to write him because my book Whiskey, Tennessee's Whiskey, was really popular, and the readers keep asking for a sequel, and I knew I was under deadline for this one, so I'm like, well, I'm going to give him a little bit of Tennessee's Whiskey in this. So he ends up being the brother of Whiskey in that original story.
Wow.
So if you read that story, you know that the brother put a hit out on Whiskey. And then now he's on the run. So that's all I'm going to tell you about that one.
You are having some fun.
I am.
Okay.
That one is going to be good. And I love the prologue in it. So it gives you a little bit of background on why he does that. Because in Whiskey, we just think he's hungry for power. But we find out the real story in the prologue of this book. And then we move on to the love story portion of it. So I can't wait for you guys to read that one.
This is my question. Which one? Now, I'm not sure if I asked you this, Posey, so jump in too. Which one out of the two, I did ask you, Posey, which one out of the two is your favorite?
Well, my favorite is always going to be the one that I'm currently writing. So
okay, see, wait a minute. No, you can't do that.
I had to.
You can't do that. That's no fair. That's no fair.
I'm like one of those mothers that keep wanting a baby and keep wanting a baby. Every time the baby grow up, I want a new one.
Get the hell out of my house.
You got like 30 babies then.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I loved every one of them until they got old, and then they gotta go and bring me a new one.
So, all right, Yolanda is reading the Hidden Witness series. If y'all have not checked out Posey's Hidden Witness series, definitely check that Mucky Wucky out. Definitely check it out.
Thank you.
All right. All these Tristan, I told you was on timeout, Tristan. Why are you playing around? We got
gonna find a way to talk. Tristan's gonna come in.
We got company in here, Tristan. No, I'm just playing. Tristan, do you? All right, we are going to, let me see if there's any quick questions for y'all before I pull y'all out. I'm going to bring in Keta. I always want to say Kenya when I say Keta. Keta and Sonja in a minute. Okay, Messy Mandy is Messy Boots. That is true.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
Tristan says, so I'm time out, but Messy Mandy goes free. Okay, you know what, Tristan? You're right. You're right. We got if Messy Mandy can act a
We
fool
just
tonight,
in
we're
it.
gonna let you.
We just in Mandy's world.
All right. Posey, you had me in the mall looking for butter pecan gelato. All right.
Posey.
And see, that's the problem with Lunch Chronicles too, because every time when I was doing the giveaways and cake killers and the different things would come up. And so for Ketas, I had to look that up and I was like, oh my God, I want to try that pepper. So y'all are kind of introducing us to new things as well, right? Okay, let's see what we have going on. Every time you say Georgia Peach, I think of Boot. Trista. I'm trying to have a live today.
It's so bad.
I'm gonna be like Oprah. I'm not drinking. Trista drinking for me.
Same thing in my group. I'm telling you. So I'm used to it.
Thank you. Ruby was fun to write.
Motorcycle. Okay. Oh, Ruby went in on that clerk. Ruby went in on that. Okay, guys. Oh, I can't wait to check these out. I can't wait. I bought them all. I just have to take some time. I don't know. I guess when 2021 happens, I can actually sit down and read. Do y'all ever get a chance to read?
I am reading as I'm writing 3 books. Like, seriously, no stuff. Like, I will look over here and read, and then I go back to writing. I'm reading My Sweet Potato Pie right now. And I'm reading Keta's book too, Carolina Reaper. So I was like, because I love to read too. I mean, I love to read, and my Kindle is overflowing. But it's like, if I don't get these books out, the reader's going to come after me. So,
right?
Too.
Yes, Samantha Moans. That is her name.
All right. And then we got Love Tennessee. It's so many people in tonight. I'm just trying to get everybody stuck before I move on. We got a lot of Love Tennessee whiskey up in here.
All right. Love that cover.
Yes. Okay. Let me see.
Woo.
We got a couple more up in here before I move on.
Ooh, Alicia, you got to wait for that one. That's not going to happen in this one because it's got to end in a happily ever after.
Yes, I'll drink Mr. Whiskey too.
Oh my goodness.
Love Tennessee whiskey. Love Tennessee whiskey. Okay. And we're getting, so I just wanted to show y'all the love. Everybody talk about hidden witness and Tennessee whiskey, guys. All right. Somebody said read them all. Okay. So I'm gonna pull y'all out. Oh, hold on. We have one question here for Posey. Hey Posey, did you come up with Maxon? He's a mess.
Yeah, I did. He's basically like I always wanted to write another actor. If anyone read Samantha Posey, then you know Jacob Ladders is also a celebrity, and he does make an appearance. It makes an appearance in Butter Pecan Gelato, him and Samantha. So I always wanted to write another Hollywood character, and he is something else. But he takes up his girl Rain. He does not play any games. If somebody's trying to comfort her, he's gonna comfort them. So.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, I read that. I read Posey's baby when that girl was coming in on Posey little character. He was like, "Oh no, I told you, don't talk about her." Yeah, I was like, "Yes."
All right. Okay. And Trista, you can talk. Go on, come on and talk now. Trista does a lot of IR TikTok videos, FYI.
Yeah, they're fire.
If you get on TikTok, she kind of got me on TikTok because usually I don't even get on there. I had to figure out how to do it. I had to ask my kids and got on there. But anyway, so we are about to bring in Keta and Sonja. Posey and Loren, we will bring you back in for a minute, but I just want to say thank y'all so much for coming in and talking about the books. Now let's bring in Sonja and Keta. There we go. Hello.
Hey.
Thanks so much again. And Loren, I see you. Sorry, Loren, I did that to you. I kicked you out accidentally, and I love you. Okay, anyway, so here we go. Sonja and Keta. So how are y'all doing this evening?
Good. I'm great. Good.
All right. And y'all look fabulous today,
Thank
by the
you.
way. Also, let's talk about your books. So Keta came out before you, Sonja, right?
Yes.
So Keta, let's get into your two books.
Okay, my two are the first one is Carolina Reaper, and when Siera London asked if I would like to join the Lunchtime Chronicles, I was like, shit, yeah, because because of the authors that had wrote in it before.
Yes.
And then, but in the back of my mind, I was like, how the hell I'm going to tie in what I write into the Lunchtime Chronicles?
Because you're crazy.
Yes. So for me it was like a shout out to Twisted Minds, because that's the book that brought me into the literary community. So I said, I'm going to do my first novella as an MC book. So that's how I came up with Carolina Reaper. And then my second is also a shout out to Ansel, because he was one of my popular characters from the Twisted Mind series, and it's BDSM. So we got a little MC book, and we got some kink.
So okay. What is this your first time going kinky? I mean, it's not your first time going kinky. But is this did you explore a different part of kink than you usually do in this book?
Yeah, a little bit. I got into just a little bit more than I did with my old character. Mm-hmm. So I'm telling y'all now, pretty much most of the book is gonna be hot, real hot.
That's what I knew it was gonna be with that title. It better be hot. What made you come up with that name? Because I had to Google it.
Which one?
Carolina Reaper.
Oh, for me, I had to figure out how I was gonna name this book for the Lunchtime Chronicle and have an MC book at the same time, and I couldn't figure it out. And I was researching something for another book and ran into the Carolina Reaper Pepper, and I was like, that's it. When I saw Reaper, I was like, what MC? That's an MC name right there. So that's how I came up with it.
That goes in. That is smart. Somebody just said Carolina Reaper was the shit.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, and so Mrs. Sonja, talk to me.
Okay, well, my first book is the My Sweet Potato Pie, which is about Andrew and Bianca. They've been through some stuff. She goes through a divorce, and Andrew is kind of one of those people who, they judge the book by the cover, and really, he's really a sweet guy. I love Andrew.
He looks rough, though.
He's like a mountain man. He looks like a mountain man. Got the rugged beard and mustache and everything. And anyway, so she, after her divorce, she moves to this new town, good country town and everything, and she rents a house from Andrew.
Makes sense.
Their first meeting is not a nice one, and so his way of making things right is to make her a sweet potato pie. And so the second book is called The Secret Sauce. And that one there is also in a little small country town. And it involves my character Wyatt and Raylan. And they were kind of like high school sweethearts or whatever, kind of under the cover, kind of like a friends with benefits type thing, except, some stuff happens and she leaves and she doesn't come home for 6 years. And when she does come home, it's right around the time of the annual town fair, and they have this barbecue sauce contest. and Wyatt has won it for like the last 3 years. And so some stuff pop off and she ends up being in the contest against him. So yeah, that one there is pretty interesting too. So yeah, those are my two.
How did you come about with when Siera contacted you, Sonja, to be a part of it? What were you thinking the whole time? Like, had you already been kind of seeing the series and seeing books?
Yeah, I have been seeing the series, and I've actually read some of the books from the previous seasons, and to be a part of it was, I was shocked and amazed, and I was excited, and I was just like, oh my God, I want to be part of Lunchtime Chronicles. Oh, this is freaking awesome. So yeah, I was excited because not many people don't know that I just started writing like almost 2 years ago, almost a year and a half, 2 years ago. So I still consider myself a newbie. So to be a part of this series with these amazing authors who I fangirled off of from reading in the past and everything, from reading their books and stuff, it's amazing. I'm totally honored and humbled to be a part of this series.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Miss Siera in to talk to y'all again about the process because I talked about it with Posey and Loren, but I wanted to bring Siera and talk about it with y'all. Let's do
Okay.
this real quick. Um. Okay.
Hey,
So
Keta.
did
Hey, Stella.
now the order of the books: Posey, Loren, Keta, then you, Siera, and then Sonja, right?
Uh-huh.
Is this first part, and then the second books are going to start coming in. Is
Yeah,
that okay?
Keta kicks off the second half of the season this week with Mystery Meat.
Okay. Miss and Mystery Me. I love that name. You're so wicked.
I know. She is, right? Nasty girl. I like it.
So now what I want to say, okay, so do y'all talk to each other though as y'all are writing and coming up with the ideas? Like, is that a part of the process too, or?
Not necessarily so. So, I'm former military, so I'm kind of type A. So
Okay.
when they join the project, I have a file section with Mandy's backstory, Mandy's world, do's and don'ts with Mandy, and suggestions of how to keep the books along our theme, which is light and funny and sexy. But that's about it. Like I don't help them like pick their guys, their titles, nothing like that. And because I am a reader, right? And you know how authors like, well, readers say things about you, but you like write your own damn book. And so, so I want them to have the creative license to let their imaginations run wild. Like I love listening to Keta talk about how she came up with Carolina Reaper and how she was thinking about how to turn it in, tied in with her other series. I didn't know that. I just found that out while I was listening to the interview, just like you.
That's
So
perfect. That's perfect.
yeah, yeah, and that's to me, that's how it should be. That's one of the things that makes this project fun. And I think it's another thing that helps keep the stress down because you're
Yeah.
not trying to meet my image of it. You're challenging yourself to write the best Mandy book that you can.
All right. Okay, Miss Siera. Okay. I'm gonna pull you out again to focus back
Okay.
on Keena's time, but I wanted to get you in there, just get your ideas and thoughts on that real quick. Okay, first of all, we got a question that popped up. What about Aaron? Here we go. What about Aaron Dad's book?
Oh God, Shark. I've had readers asking for Shark for over a year now. I did start Shark's book. I'm only about 30,000 words in. It's
Woo,
really,
that's still a lot.
really, it's really, really dark. Um, for me, I have to pull some light into the book before I release it. I gotta feel good about the book before I even attempt to release it. So I have no idea when it's coming out, but I have started Shark's book.
Okay. Now, Sonja, I think I told you this already in a messenger, but I was really so upset with when you wrote Loving the Jekyll. Because I've been wanting, in my mind, I really wanted to do Jekyll and Miss Hyde. Like, that's my favorite, but I've been a punk about it. Like, oh, I don't know how I would do it. As soon as I saw your cover, I was like, motherfucker! Someone came up with the idea! God damn, that cover looks good. Well, I'm not going to do it now. I'm looking all at the bird. Damn! Looking at the reviews. Oh, my God. So, I know it's off topic, but like both of y'all have been kicking ass this year with books. We got the Chaos series, we got that. Y'all talk about how it was to balance writing the Lunch Chronicle books and get these other books out on time. Sonja, let's start with you first.
Well, I actually reserved some time to write those books because I knew that I had to do, Loving the Jekyll, and I had to do the 2 Chronicles books. So when I finished the spinoff from the Savant Brothers series with Releasing the Silent Killer, it was just, focusing on those 3 books there. So that's all I did. I didn't do anything else, besides my, the other books. I just focused on those 3 books. So once I had Loving the Jekyll done, I jumped right into My Sweet Potato Pie. And then once I finished that one, I jumped on to The Secret Sauce. So it's locked and loaded, ready to go.
Done.
Yeah.
And Secret Sauce, that's another good title. Mr. Meat, Secret Sauce. Y'all are nasty and playing.
It's erotica. It's supposed to be.
Have you ever seen Love and Hip Hop? What's the guy? Stevie B. I think his name's
Stevie J.
Stevie J. He always talk about his secret sauce. You want daddy's secret sauce. So as soon as I saw that, I was like,
well, I didn't get that from him. No. He can keep his secret sauce. So, no connection whatsoever. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Nope. All right, Yolanda loves Sonja B's books.
Thank you, Yolanda. All right.
Somebody said, love sweet potato pie.
Thank you.
We got some love in the house tonight. I just want to pull up some of the people in the chat and see what they are talking about. Say hey to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I'm trying to get a sex scene where okay. All right. Oh man. And so what do y'all have? Do y'all have anything coming out in these next few months?
I see somebody just posted something about Ghost Story, which just so everybody know, I am working on the next spinoff of the Savant Brothers with Ghost Story, aka Dominique. So be on the lookout for that one. Hopefully we'll get it out before the end of next month. So
yeah, we authors hope. I got the book I'm trying to get out. It's just a lot of hope and love. Do you feel like the months have been going by fast?
Yeah, the minutes are. The seconds are going by fast. Everything is going by fast. It's like
it's been a crazy year, and I do want to say, and everybody show love to your IR authors, because we have been there's been no genre that's been throwing it out like we have this 2020. And not only that, but we like have the nerve to have our groups and be talking to people and chatting with people and writing. Like, do y'all have any sort of life outside of writing?
I work. I always try to put out there that I work a full-time government job.
You do.
So a lot of people are asking me, why I don't come out with books faster. I can't. I just write at night and on weekends. So I put my time in whenever I can.
See, I think that your books come out fast, though.
I write fast. I can write a book in 2 weeks, 60, 70, 80,000 words. But for me, it's developing it and getting the characters right and getting grammar. It takes me 3-4 months just to do that. Both of the Chaos books I wrote in November or December, but the first book didn't come out April. until
Because you
April the next
revising, then editing, then back and forth. The writing down everything real quickly is the best
That's
part.
fast.
You can get out of your head. But the revisions, that's because
Mhm.
that's the time when you got to get that shit right. So we
Yeah.
have someone who says, Sonja, author, can I get some secret sauce from one of those Salvant brothers? I'll give them some sweet potato pie.
You know what? You gonna have to fight their women. You know they women are not punks. We got some strong alpha females. They got strong alpha females. So yeah, if you want them, go get them. But you gonna have to fight.
All right. Keta said, I really hope the other MC members from the Carolina Reapers and the Zayana's Big Brother are speaking to you. Please, pretty please.
Okay. For me, usually I write a side character and I forget about it. No big deal.
Mm-hmm.
The readers talked Ansel up in my head. They talked
Wow.
Megan's friends in my head, and I wrote those 2 books. This time, when I was writing this novella as a shout out to the Twisted Mind series, I just was like, okay, this is just a short novella. But while I was writing those characters out, I was like, oh shit. When I started writing Severe, Major, and the brothers, I was like, oh shit, you starting some shit. I knew I was starting some shit. And then I was like, if the readers respond to the book good, I'll go ahead and write it.
Wow. That's how it is. Okay, I can see that because you can end up writing a full novel and be chilling, like, okay, this is done. And people are like, oh, I can't wait to see, you've seen a review. Oh, I can't wait to see the sister story. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
I wasn't gonna write that. She's not important at all. Oh, I love the neighbor. Hope the neighbor get a story. The neighbor? What? But that's a sign of great writing. So good job. Good job. Okay. Oops. Okay. So then we have, let's see, I'm looking at some more stuff over here. All right. Yes, girl, I hope he is speaking to you loudly, Keta. Okay. We got some more free passes. Okay. I'm going to now zigzag it a little bit. I'm going to pull y'all out and I'm going to bring some more people in. We're going to just do some questions. We have had the Lunch Chronicle authors for a good hour now. So we're going to try and get them out of here because I know they got stuff to do, like write, revise, or sleep maybe. Keta doesn't sleep, but I know the other authors. I can get up, catch Keta like 2 a.m. just if I'm thinking. I'd be like, hey, Keta, blah, 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 blah. 9 a.m, 12. It's a point where one time I was like, is she a vampire or something? What's going on with that?
Yep.
All right, so let's see. Sonja, I'm going to pull you out. Well, let me see. I'm checking to see if we got some more sweet potato. I know everybody keeps saying hi. Okay, Sonja, I'm going to pull you out real quick, and then I will pull in Loren. All right?
All righty.
Thank you, Miss Sonja.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to pull in Loren. There we go. Okay. All right, and of course, all these Jekyll questions come up, right? That's all right, because I can pull Sonja in again. Boom.
What's up,
Right,
Keta?
there we go. We got we're gonna keep it at 3 for now. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So anyway, and Keta, I like the name of the band. Oh, when you do that, girl?
Last night.
Oh.
and I do want to shout out my Mandy t-shirt.
Right?
Ooh. Let me see. Hold on, let me pull this thing down. Show it again. Let me see the shit. Okay.
It came in today.
Y'all are rapping it big time. Okay. All right. Let me see. It was a lot of love to Jekyll. I just wanted to show that and make sure. And I could just have y'all 3 in there. Okay. So any last things y'all want to say or bring up about the books? or
Don't
books,
forget
stuff that are
about
coming
Red
out.
Velvet, boo.
You said what?
Don't forget about Red Velvet. You can't forget Siera.
Oh my God, we have not. You know
Mhm.
what? I'm gonna pull somebody. Who should I pull out here? Let me see now.
I'll wait.
We have not talked about her books.
No. And she's the main one.
That was y'all fault. That was y'all fault. That wasn't my. Okay, I'm gonna pull Sonya. I'm gonna pull you out because I
Okay.
think. Okay, and thank you, Elle. That's I needed that. Elle, sister to sister. I needed that.
I got you.
Cause I
That's
had
it.
Siera talking over and oh, initially thought I was pulling Siera in a lot, and I was like, Sierra's probably like, girl, okay, like, do I need to talk for everybody?
Look,
And then we never even
look.
got to the
As Mandy
books.
would say, Kenya, what the hell you doing?
I said, like, girl, okay, can we talk about your book real quick, both?
Sure. So since I'm the creator of the series, I have a lot of books. Like I said, it started with Whipped. My characters are more because they actually are Mandy's friends.
Okay.
My characters actually went to college with Mandy, so my series is probably the most connected. um, I also probably take the most chances. Like I have Asian characters, Italian heroes, thick cut heroes.
Ooh.
Um, so yeah, Thick Cut was the second book to come out with my big man hero plus my plus size heroine, which I love, our curvy girl. Wounded Warriors with Prime Ripped, and Older Woman,
Wow.
Younger Man with Ramsey and Lucy, who I just love. Jose Barrero, y'all know him, a real wounded warrior, an Army
Yep.
Ranger, is the cover model for this book. And y'all,
Holy cow.
yeah, so y'all follow Jose on Instagram and on Facebook because he's just an awesome guy.
Let me put that down.
Yeah, and then we had Mocha Latte with Drake, where we went all the way to Italy because y'all know I got trapped over in Italy when COVID first came out. So you see some of that.
Really?
Yes. So you see some of that adventure in Mocha Latte, and then the book this season has it's an Asian male black woman in Red Velvet, and you first met Knox and Sia all the way back in that first book. Whip, you met all my characters actually in the first book. Whip, because like I said, they're Mandy's friends, her girlfriends that she went to college with. And in this book, what I love about it is she's a 40-year-old character, 40 plus, and I love it because she's got real life issues. She lives at home because she's taking care of her mom. And I think a lot of women can
Whoa.
relate to that.
Yes.
And so I love the journey that she goes on because it's a world that she's so used to that she's actually scared to let it go when she meets the hero.
Yeah.
Um, and I think that's real life. It's kind of the same thing with the other books too. You meet women in our series that are older and older men, and so they come with baggage.
That's right.
They're not the happy-go-lucky 20-year-olds. They got some real shit to try and figure out. What am I gonna do with my adult kids, my mom, my business?
Damn.
I just can't hop on the motorcycle and ride off with this guy.
I
Take
got
off on the road.
responsibilities.
Right, right. And so that's another thing that I love about this series because so many times we want to see ourselves in the books that we read, but we don't always
Mm-hmm.
do. And it goes beyond just seeing our color, right? It's like the lives that we lead.
That's
And
right.
yeah, and that's what I love about lunchtime. These ladies, they each bring their own experiences to the books, and we're all, mature women. And so we deal with mature women issues
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the series, even though it's light and fun. But and you need that because like you said, you got real stuff going on at home.
Now, what were your favorite characters out of this season?
Oh, why you ask me that?
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I know it's difficult.
I ain't gotta do. But okay, let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Because it's so hard because just like the readers, every book brings something different to the table.
That's
So,
true.
so I love aspects of all these ladies because I can see myself in them. I don't know about the one with the gun at the restaurant. Like that's your friend, Keita. I ain't trying to get down like that. I ain't trying to get shot at while I'm on my online date. But I understand that feeling to be rescued. You know, to
Yeah,
be loved, to be accepted the way you are, and I definitely have an appreciation for having a man in your life that knows what he wants.
exactly.
And that's what all these women bring to the table with these books, and I think that's why the series resonates so much, because you meet
Hmm.
so many people playing games, men and women on both sides of the table, and you don't get too much of that with Lunchtime. Like these men know
So
what they want.
you kind of, are you intentionally pushing yourself, and well, how about this, are you intentionally challenging yourself when you write these different heroes, because you're writing not the
Yeah,
typical hero, the typical 6'4", six pack,
yeah,
blue eyes, brown hair, whatever, millionaire.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
going out of pocket. So are you intentionally sitting down at your desk and saying, I want to just write something completely out of the ordinary?
Well, for me, and now I'll let y'all speak. I didn't write erotic romance before Lunchtime Chronicles. I was not an erotic romance writer at
Wow.
all. So I'm challenging myself in a lot of different ways. These ladies are teaching me. It was the same thing with Zyla and Rihanna and Olivia. I was like, oh Jesus, help me. Let me write a hot book.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I'm definitely. I don't know. I mean, Lisa and Keta is just an art form. Same thing with Sonja and Posey. Just an art form how these ladies write.
Now I have a question for Keta. It said, how much time and effort do you put into your books? And then after Keta, after you answer, I want everyone else to answer that too.
For me, I would take a lunch break and be sitting there writing and coming up with ideas. Um, I don't have a lot of time during the week because I do
Okay.
work. I'm lucky. I consider myself lucky because some people don't even have a job, and I'm still going at it full time for the government. So
Mm,
for me, I write at night and on weekends mainly. I will write on lunch breaks. When I'm driving, I will voice message myself in my phone ideas. I write stuff down. Um, I can't take like a phone or anything into the government facility where I work. So I
Right.
can't sit there and cheat and work on
that's
my book.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, it's very limited time, but I get it in.
You figure it out. And I
Yeah.
know you run a lot. When you're
Yeah.
running, do you ever like talking to your phone or?
No, that's when I get the most ideas when I'm running. I'm walking. Yes.
That's amazing.
Holy cow. Yeah, someone said an hour already. Yeah, it's been a little bit past an hour. We zoomed through there. So Loren,
Yes.
is it a struggle? Because I asked Posey, I asked a couple people this, but has it been a struggle going back and forth with books?
For me this year, yes, but I am not complaining because I could be somewhere else doing whatever. I
That's
could be
right.
unemployed, or my characters could stop talking to me, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I work, and like you said about Keta, 2 in the morning. I don't go to bed before 3 in the morning.
Wow, so you're
And
another late night writer
I'm a
too.
late night writer. I'm always working. I could be sitting watching TV, and all of a sudden I'm not watching TV anymore. I'm playing with characters in my head, and I'm typing out series in my head. And my husband's like, well, did you watch this? I'm like, no. And I have to Like, oh, I'm sorry. Let me straighten up and watch the TV with you. I have to force myself not to create stuff while I'm watching TV or trying to spend quality time with my husband.
Yeah.
Because that's, for some reason, those rude characters decide that's when they want to start talking. And I'm like, oh man, y'all gotta shut up now.
I'm constantly struggling with work-life balance all the time. It's a consistent work
Mhm.
situation. And I got 3 little ones. So like I'm,
Ooh.
spending time with them, but like you said, like I'll take a notebook to the movie theater because I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's good. And maybe I'll do this. And they'll be looking at me like, oh yeah, I'm not working. I'm like, yeah. So do
Do it
y'all
all the time.
struggle with working and writing and children and husbands and whatever? How's that struggle going? And how can y'all help me find some balance?
Well, the struggle is real in my house. I'm
Yeah.
always working.
Me.
I don't turn off. For some reason, I just can't turn off. If I'm cooking, if I'm washing dishes, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm always thinking about something.
It's an addiction, though.
Yeah.
Writing
Mhm.
is an
It really
addiction.
is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Do y'all ever see yourself not writing one day?
No.
Yeah.
That's an interesting question. So, a couple of years ago, I think y'all remember this. I hurt my shoulder, and
Wow.
every time I would go to type and write, it would hurt a lot, and I had to start dictating, and I'm still struggling with that some. And I had thought about, just giving it up, and I've had to make a lot of adjustments. Um,
Wow.
because of my physical health over the past probably 2.5 years or so. So I don't write as much as I used to. I don't write
Mm-hmm.
as I used to. I write about maybe 2, 3 hours a day, and then I give my body a rest and exercise. So I have had to make some changes. And I actually get jealous of these ladies who just, 12 books in a year, six,
Boom.
7 books in a year. Like, I'm like, oh my goodness. Thank God for audio books. Lisa and I just listened to Redemption together a couple of weeks
Oh.
ago. Oh, we reading your
We
book for
did.
Christmas in our book club, baby. And
Oh.
Yes.
yes. And me and Mr. Awesome was listening to Zyla Turner's Mr. Vega again.
Oh,
I was
yes,
like,
yes,
I
yes.
know I had to
Mr.
call. I was
Vega.
like, girl, you so nasty. I love you. And
Well, it's interesting that you brought up that the whole point of how writing, you never noticed, like I didn't notice 10 years ago when I started, but writing can wear and tear on your body.
yes.
Like I look like some sort of like robot or like some sort of weird person when I get ready to start writing because I got these things for my hands
Yep.
and then I got braces. Like
Yes.
first it's the gloves, then it's the braces. I got things on my elbow now because sometimes I get tennis elbow. I got compression stockings on, and I put the socks on. I put pillows on the seat so the thing is. It's a whole process. I look like some sort of
Yep.
like soldier looking at you. Butt pillows, like
Yes.
you would think that it wouldn't hurt and affect your body and
Does.
Yeah.
your
I even
joints.
got the brace that you keep your posture erect.
Dude,
Mhm.
you never even would think that. I think that we authors don't talk. Well, there we
Yep.
go. We authors don't talk about this enough and how it gets painful for us to sit there for hours. We get hand problems, elbow problems, circulation, neck, shoulder, eyes, everything be crazy. Don't make us start. Once the authors start talking about all the things, the mechanisms, we can go on for 2 hours like really old ass people
I
just
know.
complaining. And girls, sometimes but anyway,
Hilarious.
let me move on.
Love it.
So,
The struggle's real, but we love it.
but we love it. It's an addiction. Writing becomes an addiction sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, all the time, really.
It's
All
an
right, all
addiction.
right.
Oh, somebody had asked earlier in the comments, they asked if they were going to get a sneak peek of Southern Comfort. Yes, in the back of Keta's book when it's coming
Yes.
out this coming
Yes.
week.
Yes.
And let
You
me
will
tell
get
you,
that
y'all.
sneak peek.
Let
Okay,
me
okay.
tell you. I had to email Loren back because that sneak peek gonna have you want that book right now.
Oh, you didn't do that to us, did you?
I had to. It's marketing.
That is a good
If I don't
mental.
learn nothing else from Siera, I learn marketing.
Sierra markets the hell out of situation. But I will say this, and it's funny because I was talking to my girl who isn't in the genre, but she's always watching my lives. Just super cool. Hey Wendy. She's gonna be seeing it, just super best friend and just super supportive of everything, right? And I was telling her about I was like, this one to me, this live is so important because like I want to get this right. And I was like, gotta get the video, gotta edit this, and I gotta make sure this is right because these sisters, all of them, are no joke. Like y'all be out there, and it's not just the name recognition and stuff like that, but y'all actually be out there, and y'all do so in such a professional light, and y'all are so supportive. Everybody's sharing, and everybody, So like to get y'all on here to talk to y'all and pick your brains about this was just really, really fun. Y'all all work your asses off. Like I was even surprised that Sonja said she just started.
Yeah.
Because she's in there, in the game. Like when I started off, I was dragging ass. I was looking crazy. My covers was looking like shit. I would say this and then I would say that. I'd write like, a contemporary one book and then the next book it'd be like some sort of demon and fairy. I didn't know what I was doing. The hero killed the heroine in one book. I was like, no. It's like people are like, what is going on? What is she doing? I don't understand. Like people just, and it took me a minute to learn the business of writing. So who do y'all look to? Who's some authors that y'all look to or what helps y'all kind of figure out this business side of writing?
Yeah.
Well, I'll start with that. I recruited Siera at IRAE. We was having a table talk for the Lady Guardians series.
Yeah.
And this young lady started talking, and I sat there. I had never met her before. I'm sitting there looking at her. I'm like, what the hell? I felt like a 2-year-old sitting next to her. And I'm like, oh no, I got to pick her brain. So I'm like, ma'am, I'm about to stop you. And she was like, come on. And she was so happy and welcoming and loving. She shares information freely, and I love this woman right here.
Yeah.
I look up to her very much, and I've never told you that, but I do. So there. Now you know.
The feeling is mutual.
See, and that's interesting because Siera, every now and then, we will pop up on a PM and ask about something, a software or something like that, and you are very welcoming and open. And Aldo, you did that huge task of putting everyone together this year.
Yes, she did. Yeah, her
Oh,
event.
Because
yeah,
when
that was
she invited
fun.
me, I was like, so you gonna do what now? How many openings? For the whole day?
Yes.
Okay.
It was
And then the
fun.
readers
I had a
coming
good
in?
time.
Yeah.
Girl, I didn't even know what Zoom was. Like half of the world. So I was like, what is this? Was Zoom? Then I came up and I saw these people. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Oh. And I was in there and you was doing it all day. Now I was like, oh God. And this was before you're kind of the reason why I did the live. Like everybody kind of, because I was like, oh, this is good. This is exciting to have people. Just like Keta's someone who is the reason why I decided to do K Killers. Do the reading group.
Wow,
Yeah. Because I'll be up in your group like, okay. And I was like, oh, I want to read this group.
It.
Keta, I asked you like 3 a.m. one time. I was like, well, what do you think about the readers group? She's like, well, it's a good way to connect with your readers. And I was like, okay. And I was like, you think I should try? He's like, yeah, go ahead. So like y'all are inspiration to me for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you.
Keta, we had a question. Where was the inspiration for the scenery for Ground Zero? because I want to go.
Wow.
For me, I am what people call a Cajun. I'm from South Louisiana, and
Yes.
I have been in a lot of swamps, so that just came from just me.
Wow.
I forgot you're Louisiana girl.
Yeah. Yeah. That was so vivid. It was beautiful. That's
It
just,
was.
Thank you.
I could
But
feel the
it was
mosquitoes
very
just
vivid, but I
biting
do
me.
not want to
They
go.
was just biting me. All the mosquitoes, they was just biting me. I was like, this is so damn real. This is amazing.
When she saw that snake, I was like, "Oh, I'm done. I don't want to go back home.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
I take my
good.
chances with the assassins."
All right, I am checking out the group because I want to pull in Posey and Sonya again in a minute, but let me check in here. Yes, get that Messy Mandy gear, get that Cake Killer gear, get all the gear. Thank you so much. Woo!
Yeah.
Thanks for supporting us. Thank you so much. IR is on a rise. Multicultural
Yes.
romance is on a rise. Black
Yeah.
female writers is on a rise. And it's all because of y'all supporting the shit out of us and loving us.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
What app program is used to make the Messy Mandy animation? And what do you use to do the dictation? All right, tell us your secret, Siera.
I use Animoji, and I'm actually Mandy. So Mandy is my voice, and just like the books, the ladies don't tell me what to say about Mandy. You know, I just kind of get my energy from them as far as what I say about the books or whatever I sing, because I like to sing. I don't know if I can sing, but Mandy and I like to sing. So and just like the video I made today, you know, messing with you, Kenya, with my Snicker bar. It's just, you know, Mandy's just a part of me. I really do. I love her. I love playing that character.
So much fun.
Yes.
So much fun.
She is a lot.
And what do you use to do the dictation?
Yeah, so it's all in Animoji. You
Oh.
know, yeah, it was funny. Zyla and I, Zyla Turner was the first person to share the app with me. And then we started creating how Mandy would look, because we wanted her to be a little edgy. But when we first thought of the character, Mandy had a male counterpart called Zero. And so we had Messy Mandy and Zero, who has zero fucks to give. And they were supposed to play off of each other. And but Mandy took off so much that we didn't really get a chance to really launch Zero the way that we wanted to. So I think it would be cool if we had a male gossip columnist. So I keep poking Zyla about that, because I would love to see Zero come to the page.
Oh my gosh. And thank you. Yes, IR Author Super Bowl show. This could be one, because this is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look, someone said, y'all all need authors AARP. We really do.
Yeah.
We need little nurses to come in and check on us.
I know. Look, how much is the monthly coverage?
Oh God. All right, let's see. We appreciate that y'all do to everything you do to give us the stories. Yes. Shout out to everyone, because we really do work hard.
Yeah.
We really do work hard, and y'all really do. But I think if we do because y'all love and support us. I think if y'all was consistently being like, this author's trash, I hate these books, well then no, we would not be doing it anymore. But we get so much love from y'all, you know, that's addicting in itself a little bit too.
It is.
Okay, I'm just gonna check in some more to see, do we have any more questions, guys, for Siera, Keta, and Loren? Let's see. Love all y'all. Oh, have to say goodnight.
Love you right back.
Yes.
That Louisiana girl, yes. The minute the snake came in, I didn't want to be there either.
Right?
That's funny, Renee. I saw a snake
And
on
this
my
one
walk
over
this
here
week.
taking pictures of one on a walk
I was
and
saying the
posting it
same
on
thing.
Facebook.
I asked
I'm like,
Aunt Renee
why
to
are you putting
comment
that
on
snake
that.
on Facebook?
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
I
I
know.
would have been running. I ain't thinking about taking no picture.
Look, I actually saw two that day. I only posted a picture of one.
Oh, so here, this Loren event, it said that event introduced me a lot of authors. So
Yes.
big ups to
Oh,
Loren. And
thank
I
you.
love your lives, Kenya Wright, and thanks Keta for inspiring. Yes, yes, yes. But and that's the truth because I met so many people from that event.
Yeah.
So
Good.
many, I didn't know a lot of people until that event. And I
That is
ended up
good.
writing their names, all of that. So that was huge. And now, unfortunately, you may have to do that again on every year, Liz.
I might do it next year. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's not
Was
happening
it a
this year.
lot? Did it take out a lot of energy to do it?
Yes, ma'am. It's you have to be very organized because, and then if somebody misses their time, you're like, oh, what do I do now? So you
Yeah.
have to be prepared.
See,
So
these
yeah.
projects, but that's the beauty of how well y'all are doing everything. Because Lunch Chronicles, it seems so simple. It just looks like boom, boom, just authors put them out, boom, boom, boom. But I can tell from that it was a lot of work for y'all to. I mean, first of all, just getting women, just forget that the writer side, but getting a bunch of women to coordinate together, that's a lot. Then we talking about Black women. And then we add in writer artists because we all got our artist egos. So it showed though that y'all could put a lot of that stuff to the side
Oh.
and keep it moving and keep working.
But I'll say this group of ladies, there was no egos. There's none of that. Everybody that is on this season, we all share each other's stuff. We work together. There was no ego at all. We
Yeah.
follow Sierra's lead and we do what we're supposed to do. Everybody's on point. Everybody's on time. There's none of that.
Yeah.
So
So
Siera,
the
that's
stereotype that Black women can't work together, that's wrong. We can work together. We can do a lot together.
now, Siera, is it a little, do you get a little nervous when you get the authors together? Do you kind of do a little research like, hey, or do you ask somebody
No.
about them like, hey, is Keta Kendric crazy? Or can I work with him? Something wrong with Posey?
Look, it might be the other way around. They're like, Sierra might be crazy.
Oh my God.
But yeah, because these ladies put a lot of trust in me. I mean, for group projects, they can make and or break, friendships, business partnerships. So these ladies put a lot of trust in me. And like I said, I didn't write erotic romance before. So in some ways, they're inviting me into their world, because I do write, sweeter and more sensual. So for them to trust me by connecting our brands means a lot to me. And so
Perfect.
I give them the utmost respect, because I respect them so much. I respect their craft. I respect the quality of the product that they put out, their writing, and I respect their business acumen. I mean, these ladies are talented like you. And I think it's important to take your time, when you're
Yeah.
doing a group project and look at not just the creative talent, but the business side of it too.
Yes.
Women who are about elevating
Mm-hmm.
not just the genre and the quality of our individual writing, but each other as well. That's
Yeah.
important.
That was beautifully spoken.
Yeah.
Yes. And Trista has said, Miss Queen of TikTok said
Yes.
that if y'all have any Christmas books, please DM her your covers because she will do some TikTok videos. And she does great, great TikTok.
She
I look at
sure
the TikTok
does.
videos over and over because she be putting some sexy dudes in there.
Doesn't she?
Um,
It's only one dude. She got that one guy. She
Yes.
love that dude.
oh my God. He's hot too.
He
He
is.
is.
Do we have any anthologies? Anybody coming out? Anything like any extra anthologies?
Not this year, but I have a cowboy one next year.
Yay.
Sexy cowboy in March.
But look how I'm looking.
Uh-huh. Sexy cowboy.
All right, we have someone who said they will volunteer to help Loren do another event.
Oh, yes.
Oh, hit me in the DM,
Hit
please.
her in the DM. Hit her in the DM.
Yes. Yes. We were like, oh, somebody said, oh, Kenya, I want to see you here next season.
See, I wasn't even gonna show that because I would have been. I felt weird about it.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
That's okay. I'm gonna be. But I'm stalking Siera now. But I'm trying to be. It's like approaching a guy. I'm kind of like okay, and then I'm gonna like maybe send her something. Then I'm gonna ask a question. Like I'm slowly like like a guy trying to hook up with a chick.
Yeah.
That's how I'm kind of right. This is our like first
yes.
date.
Oh, okay. Look, let me slide this might look a bull over to you, girl.
Oh, I forgot to bring. I should have brought condoms on this date. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Okay. I am gonna now say goodbye to Keta and Loren.
All right.
And
Thank
I'm gonna
you,
bring
guys.
Sonya
Thank
and Posey
you.
in. Thank you again, guys.
Thanks. Had such a great time.
Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna bring and everybody say goodbye to Loren and Keta. I'm gonna bring Sonya and Posey in, and then that'll be it. Because I've had y'all for a minute. And I want to thank y'all for not, y'all look happy and bright and not exhausted. So
Yeah, I'm working on that 2 a.m. juice right now. Right?
All right. Let's bring Sonya in and Posey. Hello. I
Hello
just wanted to
again.
get I wanted to get y'all in just for some last thoughts. Any books coming out soon? Anything that y'all can think of right now? Anything y'all can pump for us?
Oh boy.
I just have my ghost book that I'm working on, that'll be coming out, like I said before, hopefully before the end of the year. I don't know. It's I don't know. This one here is a slow process. So
When do you write? When are you able to write? Because are you working full time too?
uh-huh.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I work at a hospital and luckily I have my own office. So yeah.
Thank
I,
you for being
I,
on the front line.
Thank you. I work double time. So while I'm at work, I have my laptop.
Wow.
So
I
once I
remember those
finish
days.
my my government work, then I pull out the laptop and then I get to banging on my other job. And then when I leave work, I come home, do my wifely, motherly duties, and then we're back on the clock again, banging on
So,
the TV.
mom also.
Yes. Well,
Do
yeah.
you mind saying how many?
Oh, I have
kids?
one son and one stepson. Well, I have two sons. I say two sons.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, I don't have any small boys. I got grown men. So
That's still a lot.
yeah, one's 20 and one's 18. So
Woo.
yeah,
It's still a lot, especially in America. We don't have to get political, but it's still a
yeah.
lot.
So, luckily, I got good boys. They're both in college. So yeah.
Yeah.
Are they on? I'm sorry. I'm a writer. I'm being nosy. Are they online college now, or do they got to go in?
No, they go in. My son
Ah,
Brendan, he goes to school at Southern Arkansas University. So he
cool.
actually I'm rolling my eyes. He's home now, but he has to go back Thursday to clear out his dorm because then they'll be out for a month and a half and before they go back in January. And my other son, he actually goes to school at the local college, so he's at home. So yeah.
Wow. So we brought up the life balance conversation. Do you have any tips for life balance? Like how do you stay balanced with writing, work, mom, and wife?
Um, First and foremost, I mean, my family comes before writing, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So, you do, schedule times, not really schedule times, but I do stuff with my family also that, but I do take a notebook with me too, so if we're going somewhere, like we go to trail rides, my husband and my son, they ride horses. So,
Mm-hmm.
when we go, I got a notebook, I'm writing stuff. So I kind of mix it in together. And then sometimes like, we go like on trips on the weekends, I have to leave my laptop and the notebook at home because, that's family
You,
time,
you
or
gotta focus.
yeah, or that honey time, so
Yeah.
gotta do that.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I agree with
Mhm.
you.
Sakina said, "Thank you for being on the front line, being a parent, and still cranking out great books."
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I know, especially working in the hospital, were you freaked out at the beginning of this year? Like, how worried were you during this pandemic situation?
Look, I told my charge nurse that if I had to come out of my office to work on the floor, because I work in the emergency room at that, if I had to come out of my office and work on the floor, then yeah, I probably wouldn't have made it. But luckily, it didn't have to come to that. But I would have helped out. I mean, yeah. I love working. I left working on the floor with hands-on patient care to move into an office to do the office job. But if they needed me to come back out on the floor, I would have helped them. But we got a pretty strong crew, so everything's been going pretty good. It's been scary, but we're all taking precautions and wearing our mask and all that and everything. So I encourage everybody, wear your mask
All day, every day.
So
Don't play that.
yeah.
And thank you once again. I know I already said, but thank you once again for your service. That's
Thank you.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Girl, I wouldn't have put not one book out. I'd be so worried just walking, sneaking up in the hospital. I'd be so in my head and crazy.
Right? Exactly.
Christine said, I just love how Siera is fanning herself. And there's snow where I am in Canada.
I need to put some all around my neck.
Oh, Lord. I like that office too. I'm so jealous over there. Oh my goodness. All right, so Miss Posey, tell us about your work-life balance, because I know you are a wife and a mom also, but full-time author, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Sonya is very good to her family. Unfortunately, I'm on the opposite end. I've always been a workaholic. I was like, even in college, I had 3 jobs and 5 classes. So I'm one of those people who just work.
Yeah.
And my husband understands that's just my personality. Like, I wake up because I knew I had to release 3 books this month, and also beginning of next month. So I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I work
Whoa!
8 a.m. to like 10 o'clock at night. So once we get off, I will continue working.
Typing.
I have to get the books out. It's just what it is. But my kids, they'll come right up and I need this, I need a sign on the door to say step away.
Yeah.
But or if it's really bad, I'll go to the coffee shop or something. I try to still watch TV shows with them, but this month is difficult. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm trying to get everything done by Thanksgiving so that I can really, cook and spend time with them.
Yeah.
As a good mother. So
So you're cooking for Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah. Every year.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
Good. Yeah, my son's cooking. They don't let me cook in the house.
That's amazing.
My son, he's doing a turducken and he's doing like cranberry quiche, green quiche. And he's doing a 5-course meal right now.
Wow.
And this is all survival stuff because I've been a bad cook all his life. And he just learned on his own. He got cookbooks and stuff. So yeah, that's my baby. But he's got everything ready. I just let him buy the stuff. We just go to the supermarket. I'm like, can we get this? Okay. Yeah. What about this? All right. And then once he was sick, I was like, hey, I'll cook. And everybody said, no. We'll figure it out. So yeah. Bad cook. Are y'all going to be cooking Thanksgiving?
Yes.
No.
Is the man cooking? The hubby?
No.
Nobody's cooking.
No, we go to my mom's house, and then we go to his mom's house, and then we go to my dad's house so I can, get some of my stepmother's food. Now I will make. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can cook. I can cook, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I can cook, but it's like we have so many places to go. Yeah. So I'll make like little side dishes to take to one house here and one house here and one house here. So yeah.
I love to cook. I do enjoy cooking.
So Sierra's a good cook.
Yeah, I enjoy cooking. I'm a true Southerner. So that means, we cook big meals, we cook heavy meals
Yeah.
generally, and we like to have a lot of people over. So for the holidays, we usually have at least 12 people at the house. I'm a grandmother, so we had 3 grandkids.
No,
So
really? You a good
yeah,
looking grandma.
yeah. Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Oh my God, goals. Goals.
So yeah, we have 3 grandkids, and we're actually probably gonna go and see them, sometime near the end of the month, as well. At least 2 of the grandkids. One of my son. Y'all know my son is active duty, like my husband, and his wife are
Wow.
stationed in Germany. So we usually go
Whoa.
spend every other Christmas in Germany with them. But my daughter and her family are in Georgia near Posey,
That's
and
where I'm at right now. I'm in
yes,
ATL.
Yes.
So
Georgia.
ATL.
Yes,
represent.
yes. So they're in Savannah. And
Okay.
Oh, okay.
so yeah. But I enjoy enjoy cooking, and I enjoy trying different stuff, different recipes and stuff like that. So I look forward to the holidays.
Well, awesome. Oh, we had to talk a little bit about food since this is the Lunch Chronicles.
Yeah, I know that.
Wow. So I just want to thank y'all for coming in. Do y'all have any last words of anything to say? Because I know I done asked y'all like 100 questions right now.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah.
Go
Because
ahead.
I
Tell
didn't
us, say something,
I didn't
Posey.
I know I didn't send you my cover because the book was from another series that I was in, anthology I was in, but Billionaires Cabin Love is
Yeah.
live. I have a Christmas book coming up that you and I discussed,
Oh, that's
the
right.
Billionaires Holiday Love. That cover reveal was just I just sent that out. Falling for Sky is coming out at the end of this month. So I am very, very busy.
Whoa.
I'm
Yeah.
listening to books so that they can be ready to release at the end of this month. So that's
Are you doing the
Awesome.
whole text to talk thing when you say you're
yeah,
listening? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
I do
helps,
that
yeah.
too.
doesn't it? It's wonderful.
It really helps because then you can see like if it's any plot issues or anything like that. Like, oh, that
Yeah,
might not sound right. I also
that's
have an
super
alpha
helpful.
reader too. So it really helps.
Yeah, it
Oh
does.
my gosh. So you are on it. And then I'm actually gonna see you
Next
this
week, right?
next Saturday.
Again?
Yep, you
Yes, because
dressing me
Posey's
up. You
coming over
dressing me
here.
up. Yep, you got me dressing up.
Yes. We're gonna do a Christmas party in December, alive. I don't know why I'm challenging myself like this because we're gonna have a bunch of people in again. I don't know. But anyway, this was fun. This one worked
Yeah.
out. Hopefully the
Hmm.
next one will.
Yeah,
But
it's been amazing.
yes,
Absolutely
Posey will be
amazing.
coming in next month. We're going to do a big Christmas live December 13th, and we're going to be promoting all the authors' books. So, Sonja, I know Sonja, Keta, and Loren, if y'all have any Christmas books, please let me know. I'm pretty sure I have asked y'all, but if y'all do,
Yeah,
let me know so I can post
yeah.
about your books all December long.
So I
That's right.
know Loren has her Grinch book coming out in her villain series. I know that's coming. Y'all know I'm not good with titles off the top of my head, but I know it's about the Grinch, and that's
Please.
coming. And I
Ooh.
have the final book in my debut series, Consuming Logan, coming out on December 2nd. That's a big book, y'all. Okay,
Oh
so
yes,
Ooh, it
the
looks
three
love a
nice
big
too.
book.
books. Yeah, that's a big book, but it's the final one. And you know what? It feels good to finish my debut series. I didn't think I would because you start writing and other characters start talking and they take you in a different direction.
That's right.
So, it's I don't know. It just feels like a whole new world has opened up to me,
Hmm.
letting go of that debut series. I'm not
Exactly.
y'all feel the same way? Okay, so that's how I'm feeling. So I'm excited about 2021, and then Mandy's book. I saw some questions about Mandy's book. So you meet Mandy's love interest in Red Velvet. So if you haven't read Red Velvet, read Red Velvet because you'll meet Mandy and Diesel in the back of this book.
Ooh, Diesel.
Yes,
Okay.
Diesel. And so Mandy gets her story. It's called Jolly Rancher. And I believe it's coming out on the 16th of December.
All
And it's
right.
going to
All
be in the
right.
back of Posey's book, I think. I think it's in the back of
No,
Posey.
it's in
This
the
is
no, it's in the
Back
back of
of
my book.
It's in the back of Sonja's book. Okay,
Yeah.
yep. The back of Sonja's book.
The
So
secret sauce.
yeah,
This
so
is so smart.
secret sauce. So Mandy is coming, and y'all know it's gonna be messy because Mandy is.
I can't wait to read that. Messy Mandy, woo!
Yeah,
I've been waiting for that one. I've been waiting.
It's gonna be messy.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So we had someone said, thank you for the Lunchtime Chronicles. Between them and new releases, it's been escape and has helped me during my time of mourning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
So I'm so sorry that you're mourning, and I do want to say thank you for letting us know, because that's the type of stuff that keeps us pushing forward and writing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I know somebody asked me about Dylan Hidden Witness 7. I get asked that a lot. It is coming beginning of 2021, probably February, March. Unfortunately, that's another big book. So just want to put that out there. 7 is coming. Sorry.
Do y'all already kind of know what y'all putting out into 2021?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, y'all got a good idea.
Yeah.
This because y'all are on it. That's why it is. I gotta keep y'all around me.
You are on it too. Would you stop this?
But listen, I gotta keep y'all around to keep that energy going. Very professional. Listen. All right. Let's see. I've read all the release for season 3. I'm working my way backwards.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. We love that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye, everyone. I will say this for giveaway, because I'm not gonna do a big pick. I had someone in the chat room looking for the most chatty people. So I have 6. I'm gonna do Amazon gift cards to Savannah Lawson, Diane Owens. I hope I'm saying it right. Diane Owens or Diane Owens, Angel Tateman, Sakina Silburn, Yvonne Carter, and some of those were on a Messy Mandy page too. So I'm gonna just be in both groups posting and tagging and stuff like that. So yes, thank y'all all for coming in. It was a bunch of y'all tonight. Woo!
Put me down for a couple of gift cards. Pick a couple of more people.
Oh my God. Okay. We're gonna pick. All right, so let's see. Let me just throw this in here. Siera said put it down. I'm gonna pick Trista because we know Trista was talking up in there, having me laugh tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Did anyone else pop up real quick? I think I saw an Amanda McCoy too. All right. Thank y'all. This worked out well. Was it decent?
It did. It really did.
Awesome.
Oh, I was really nervous because I didn't want to be up in here being embarrassed in front of y'all.
She didn't get her Snicker bar.
Oh, I forgot about Messy. Okay, bye, Sonja.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have Keta come in and say a quick goodbye. Bye, Posey.
Bye.
All right, and then Loren. Bye, Siera. Well, I'll wait for you, Siera. Siera, you're gonna be last.
Oh, okay.
Keta, I just want to say a quick goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
See you later, Missy.
I love that Black girl magic.
Yes, I do. And Loren, I will see you later too. Thank you so much. And yes, please do another Zoom.
Thank you. Love you.
And Siera, thanks so much. This was a brilliant idea. It was great. The Messy Mandy, the lunchtime, everything was just brilliant. How you put everything together.
Yeah.
And like many have already said, you really has allowed everyone to escape in a year that everyone needed to escape. Yes, I mean, boy. So, and it's fun and it's exciting and it has all these different authors. So I feel like everybody in here has read the books, but if you have not, please read all the seasons. And if you have, please tell your friends to read all the seasons.
Yes.
And your mamas and your cousins.
Yes. Spread the messy message.
And show us that cup one more time, please.
Oh.
You got the cup over there? Yes. Messy Mandy, get your Messy Mandy stuff. Yes. And we will see y'all later. Love you, love you, love y'all.